Drawing inspiration from drawing comics, fans in Kyiv got together to do just this in the city's second gathering of the We Draw Comics drawing session. Everyone who takes part has different levels of experience and drawing skills. But what unites the artists is their passion to create and innovate.
When you're all together, you're all inspired, you're on high spirits, and you can easily create much more than when you're alone. So the main idea is to create, to express yourself, to create something new, and to develop visual art and comics in Ukraine.
Ivan, Nana, and Dan took part in the so-called drawing jam for the first time. They came here to get ideas, improve their skills, and experience the comic community.
I think I can write. I think so, at least. But yeah, in real life, I suppose in community it gives some inspiration, at least to try to draw, not only write.
This gives you a small limit, and you have a limit of time, you have a limit of size, you have a limit of materials, only something that you can bring here. And so it's just a really good exercise to try to push yourself to your limits and try to see what you can come up with.
Community always means a lot. It basically moves the industry forward, and the idea of collaboration and literally instantly submitting into publishment, into possible publishment, it's a pretty cool thing to do, as well as conversation.
Jan is here for the second time. Along with the fellow participants, the comic he created at the previous session was published.
I was always drawing, but as for comics specifically, it was probably my first experience. Because no story plots ever come to my mind, I usually just start drawing, and then it comes to something. Kind of builds up. Sometimes something solid comes up, sometimes it doesn't.
Every comic completed at the meeting gets published. The size of the published issue is small, as is the amount released. Only 100 copies are printed, but it motivates participants and brings them together into a team of authors.
The policy for our collection is that everyone who draws gets included, and I want to motivate people, so I publish different works because everyone is unique and interesting in their own way.
But Konstantin's favorite comic is by a boy who left his work unsigned.
My favorite story is a comic by a boy. I guess he's somewhere between 10 and 13 years old. I really love children's comics. They're very honest, and there's lots of imagination.
We Draw Comics meeting will continue on an irregular basis. The organizers plan to invite industry professionals to share their experience and draw together with the community. Artur Kornienko and Yevhen Slavitsky for UATV.